Is it now?
This is episode 46. Yeah, 46. Oh, you turn this dirty. Tamping. Oh, filming. 46, Turn Lights Out podcast. And it's first time we've done Saturday afternoon anyway. So,
is it? Yeah.
And yeah, we've done Saturday night with Wally, didn't we? On a bank holiday. And he was like, who the fuck does this on a bank holiday? Saturday. Yeah, so we thought, well, Ciaran got hold of us and suggested that we cover, there's lots going on in the domestic scene, so we thought we'd do a quick hour and talk about it, because there's a couple that I'm interested in, most definitely, that maybe some people don't necessarily know about, so we'll get into it.
Oh, we're coming live from KGB to just get the shout out. And use this gym and they just know we're using.
Yeah, no idea we're in there. Technically just broken in there to use it. So where should we start? What do you reckon?
Fury Wilder's up the next fight.
Yeah, a week today. Is that right?
A week today.
I seen some of the clips. We've seen that documentary done.
Yeah.
I seen some of the clips. I don't know what was going on. He was on a massage bed. He told all his brothers about all the different chocolates. It's fucking funny, like. And Huey Fury thought Pringle was a biscuit, like.
I never used to be a big fan. I used to watch videos of him and he'd have a pink glittery cowgirl hat on and done the whole interview in an American accent. I was like, what's he doing? Well, you've met him in an interview.
I interviewed him the time he had tape over his mouth and he didn't actually speak.
Oh,
so
when
the interview in sign language.
Chisora fight that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the rematch. Chisora rematch.
Great, like interview to start. It's like, this is easy. You know what I mean? Didn't even have to think about my questions. But no, I have grown. He's grown on me. He definitely have. I think it might have been after the Klitschko fight. I probably thought he's all right because it happens.
Huey Fury was in Virginia the other day, wasn't he? In MacArthur Glen shopping.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he had a big Rolls Royce.
He's friends.
Rolls Royce. Like he's not even that good.
He's related to some of the ones who's got the Gwent. Yeah.
I guess he was probably down to meet family and that.
They're all friends with like a load of Sikh guys from London who come down to see them. And there's a picture of them all out having a meal and Huey Fury's
oh, in Razoi, is it?
Might be, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dan Gums is well with them, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's
I think he was up there when he lost to Parker, didn't he?
He was, yeah, as part of the camp sort of
yeah.
thing, you know what I mean? Because he does his gum shields for him. I think he knows Hennessy's son, I think, or something along those lines anyway, and he's well in with them. He's been full a weekend away, not like he does with Harry and Jay and stuff. He's done that, so how do you see Fury and Wilder this time?
Wilder KO.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I think if Fury had won the first fight, he would have retired. I think it would have been like the ultimate comeback. He's done it all, and then you would have had all that money and you would just retired. I think now, he's taking his eye off the ball a little bit. Like he's fucking doing WWE, getting fucking $9 million for that. He's had 2 shit warm-up fights against bums. I don't know. I just don't think he's fucking.
I know what you're saying. When in terms of the 3 big heavyweights, no, in terms of those 2, Wilder's definitely had the better opponents, even though they're not fantastic top of the trees.
Well, none of the divisions really good at the minute, is it?
Other than the big 3, Lewis Ortiz is in the next little bunch, and he's the only one who's fought someone out of that. Do you know what I mean? And like Fury nearly lost on the cut to, was it Schwartz who gave him the cut?
Wallen,
yeah, the guy from.
I thought it was Wallen, wasn't it?
Yeah, the guy
Wallen,
from Sweden.
Oh, Wallen, yeah. It's so.
Yeah, that was a life and death fight for Fury.
I said on you, I think that I think both might slip up. Ortiz might. He's more than capable of interviewing him in the first fight and was winning on points. And he's winning on points this fight as well. And I thought it's written that they're all avoiding each other, overpay or whatever it may be, and it's all going to go tits up.
I think in the first fight as well, something which not many people mentioned, both knockdowns when Fury were down were both sort of doing flash punches. The one in 9th round was like a cuffing shot, and the one in the 12th round, Fury was sort of moving away from the right hand, then he sort of got caught to the left up as he was falling. Yeah. He hasn't been hit flush by Wilder.
Yeah.
So like people are saying that Fury can take Wilder's power, but I don't think it's been proven yes or no. He obviously got the power to drop him, but can he take a full-blooded
about that 12th round knockdown that he's come back from the dead, he was out. If you watch it, his eyes are open, he's looking at the ref, and to me his expression's like, fuck, I just got caught. what a fucking stupid twat. Yeah. He looks more annoyed with himself rather than like out cold, and then he sits up. He's looking at the ref knows he's alright because he's looking at him. Waiting, 6, right, I'll get up. Now sits up, stands up, ref tells him, run to the right, run to the left, which
he does it all the time apparently, our referee. But he says before the fight, if you get knocked down, I'll make you move left and right just to prove.
Which is good, because if you walk towards me and they walk 2 steps, they could fall 2 steps really. The referee, you're not good to go.
It's like, remember Amir Khan when he got smashed by Prescott?
Yeah.
Amir Khan could barely stand, and the referee, box on.
What were they doing? Well, like you said, Liam Williams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
that Malander, yeah.
You made me do this!
Kovalev, and he put cleverly down, like the referee, wasn't named Larry O'Connor, more or less, tied him back to the corner.
No, I don't think he was out. And he said in an interview about when he referred to Joshua about when he lost to Ruiz, he said he quit. He said he was alright. He said when I got dropped, he said I was doing everything in my power to convince that referee that I was okay to carry on. Now he doesn't do anything. He just leans on the ropes and he's like, he's not giving that referee any indication.
Joshua,
I'm alright. Yeah,
Joshua's like a shock.
No, he said I run to the right, I run to the left. I was like, I'm good to go. You want to prove that you were alright. Don't stop the fight. And he didn't have any.
I think Joshua was mentally beaten. That. Mentally, I don't think he was ready for that. He just was mentally ready for that fight.
This you think Wilder KO, yeah?
But what did you say? I remember when I interviewed you when we done the commentary and I actually asked you about that fight because the first time round, I'm trying to remember what prediction you made the first time. I think you picked Wilder the first time.
Yeah, I think Wilder the first time.
Stick him with it.
So fucking Fury's definitely going to win, yeah.
I'm going to go Fury points.
I'm going to say Fury points as well,
I think he's not even going to get anyone near him. He's not. Fury won't allow, I don't think, this time. He knew the danger before, but now he felt it, and that's what cost him.
Wilder was terrible the first fight, I thought, tactics-wise. Yeah. But you've got to expect Wilder to be a little bit better this time, in terms of cutting the ring off, I would have thought. But then again, he doesn't seem to have improved at all.
Have he got the ability to even get anywhere near
at this stage,
what Fury can do? I don't think Fury is special when it comes to footwork and stuff at the heavyweights. There's no doubt about that. So I don't even know if he can make up any ground on him.
Yeah, it's true. At this stage in his career, he's got 30 easy to do something.
Yeah, but Fury been getting off his tits in between again.
Yeah, that's what apparently he said in this the ITV documentary. His old man, like before the Wallen fight or the Straws fight, he's like, yeah, after this fight we got a fucking pool party too. He's like, yeah, and his old man was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You got a fucking fight in 2 days. And that's why apparently they fucked off Ben Davies and that. Because he had too many people around him who were like, oh, once we've done that, then we'll go see.
Joshua effect.
I'm surprised he got into Ben Davison. I thought he was a good.
Apparently it was all him and his team around him, and they were all thinking about partying, and that's what his old man said. Or Peter Fury, I don't know if it's his uncle, said unless he gets rid of that team, he's gonna fucking lose. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. So he got Emmanuel Stewart's nephew training him now, I think.
Yeah, he's got a weird name.
He gives a beat,
Bob.
Isn't it like it's like fucking Boom Boom or something like that? It's got like a nickname.
So he trained in Kronk for a while, didn't he? For
years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 2-1 Fury against Wilder. Yeah.
Huh? I'm not changing my mind because you choose it.
I'm not going to put money on it either. Because
I wouldn't be surprised if Fury got absolutely sparked out. There wouldn't be shots. At all.
No matter how technically not great he is, although like Enzo will argue, no, he sets it up with the
jab. He uses his jab,
Technically, when it comes to it, he's not as good as us. It's a fact. You know what I mean? Obviously he knows what he's doing. He's an Olympic bronze medalist and he's WBC champ, so he's better than Joe Broggs in the street. But
he has been knocked out a few times when Wilder as an amateur, hasn't he?
Oh, is he?
There's been a few clips on Twitter. I think he's been badly knocked out as an amateur.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, he can be.
We've all seen that sparring one with David Ailey. He levels him and catches him and holds him up and gives him a paddle. That's a great shot. Boom, gone. But no, he's always got that level, that equaliser. And he carries it right to all the way to the 12.
I was about a metre away from the ring when he beat Audley Arson in Sheffield.
I remember the build-up to that fight. Like, I had heard of him before, although he had not fought anyone. He might have been on like a KOTV or a World of Sport, or they profiled him. So I was already aware of him, and he was knocking everyone out. And then I heard on like TalkSport, Audley Harrison was matched up against this American Deontay Wilder. I was like, oh, he's going to die. Oh, don't do this for him.
I gotta say, man, I often feel sorry for boxers just because, you know, there's their job and it's their profession. So Audley Harrison probably made millions at the sport. I mean, take the piss of it, to be honest with you. But I did feel so sorry for Audley Harrison when he's walking out that ring. He looked so sorry for himself. After Wilder sparked him for a minute.
Why am I doing this? What am I doing?
He had about £1 million for BBC contract. He had 10 fights against 10 journeymen. But £1 million, that's what killed boxing off in the BBC.
True, but all these loving it, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Moving on to more domestically, fight I'm happy's been made is Goody versus
Morgan
Jones.
I'm shocked at that, man, because I think the rumour was it was going to be
Jake Anthony.
Yeah,
I was.
And everyone thought it was going to be Jake Anthony as well.
I think Jake thought it was Jake Anthony as well.
Richie thought it was.
Richie
thought it was a done deal.
We should have a segment on that called Richie's Rants and just
Rant
have him
with
pop
Rich.
up.
We'll be here for fucking days now. I haven't got enough time in my life for that. Like.
Just get him to write a statement.
I'm not reading that again. Fucking
Oh, good, he's just looking at us like, what do you say?
I know, I was like, I switched off in the end and my mouth was just fucking going now.
When I was in America in October, I was listening to some podcasts, I'd listened to all the ones, and the only one I'd left on my phone was our one of you boys reading Richie's statement. There's on a greyhound coach going across New York, listening to that.
It's, with that fight, I was trying to explain, Tarek, my mate, who lives out in the Middle East.
Who done with global boxing?
That one, he loves boxing, right? But he always thinks, he's a typical Ed Yearn.
Has he still got his boxing knowledge?
Yeah,
I unfollowed it in the mood. Because he said, what did he say? If it wasn't for Ali, Fraser and fucking...
Oh, he left out.
George Foreman wouldn't have been superstars, and I was like, you fucking. I was like, I can't follow this page anymore. I unfollowed.
I'm not. Because he's not thick. He's far from it. I'm half thinking he's trolling.
He's a wind up. He's got to be.
But he's a typical Ed Yearn, and I'll give him props. He goes to the shows. He goes to the Triple G Kell Brooks, and he buys tickets to all these shows, right? So I'll give him that. He's not just sitting on the set. He goes out and he does go and watch it live, and. But I was trying to explain to him, he takes a piss out of me, grassroots boxing, all this fucking shit. What's grassroots? Any grassroots coming up? I said, as it happens, yeah it is, I don't take the piss, but I'm going to tell him. I said, it is a good fight coming up. I said, well, good fight, I mean, it's the spectacle, the story of it, good inside of it. I said, it's as close as to a Welsh Rockies story as you're going to get. I mean, he's got no super background in it, like Morgan's ex-Ants champion, and he's a current Welsh
champion. Quite a high level as well.
Yeah. And Goody just took up white-collar boxing with Punky Pump for charity, to raise some money, and then he went amateur. I remember him in the fight.
I think it was 70 amateur fights, I think.
Yeah,
he didn't have many,
He got them up, racked them up pretty quick. He was pretty active, and I watched him on one show, and then he just went straight in, and he's openly said, even to us, hasn't he, that he's not delusional. I have interviewed people and I'm going, what are you thinking of? I want the green belt.
It was JR, that was all. It's coming fucking true, no?
Totally proved me wrong. No, but it's as close to a Rocky story as you're going to get, a domestic one.
Yeah, definitely.
He's always said, I want a Welsh title, that's all I want. That to him is a world title, and he'll openly tell you that.
I'm surprised of this fight that Morgan Jones, I remember a while back, there was rumours of him moving up to light heavy. So for him dropping down
big,
to...
he's big.
He's big. Even super middle, he's big. Yeah. So to drop down to middleweight, I think he's either going to be...
I seen a picture of him today, and I was like, and he looks...
Yeah.
Did you see a picture of Goody put up the other day?
But he looked
he's looking shredded. Like, I looked at Morgan, I thought, fucking hell, he looks a bit...
Yeah.
Drawn.
I think Morgan can either be, I think, go one or two ways. Or either be He'll be like super fit, super fast,
and strong.
or he'll be just drained, because
Yeah.
Goodridge just fights one way and he just throws loads of punches.
And he's tough as fuck. He's swarding loads, isn't he? He's, one thing he's got, he's openly say he's not the best technical boxer in the world.
I think he has improved a hell of a lot, mind.
Yeah,
when
no,
he first,
granted, from...
looks a lot better now than when he...
He's living with Jamie now, isn't he? Jamie Arthur.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think Jamie's back involved now.
He was just a
so many
manager for
separate
a little
ways for
while,
a
and then
day.
he came down here for about fucking 3 days, didn't he? And then, not you, I mean Swansea.
Yeah.
And then...
He's with Darren as well, Darren Wilson.
That's right, yeah.
I think like him and Jamie, like
They got a bit of a bond, haven't they?
they're good mates, and I think like I've been in the gym loads with fucking Goody, and I think once you see like Goody and them together, if they're it's like the fucking trainer fighter bond. Once they broke up, it was like, oh, you know, he weren't as like good. He went off the rails, not like off the rails, but he wasn't as good as he was with like sparring. And he's come back to him, and they just seem to be a match, like so.
I think
You just get on with certain trainers, don't you? And it's the way it is.
I
Like.
think Goody was on the verge of quitting, I think he said. Well, he told
Yeah.
me he was going to quit. He's considering quitting when Jamie said he wasn't training fighters anymore.
Was it?
Because, like I said, that's obviously the bond they got.
Which is mad, because he's from this area, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
same valley as me,
fucking
done
5 minutes
2
down the
miles,
road.
2 miles down the road from me.
And he's ended up in Cumbrae. And it's like, you swear he lives it, he's Mr. Cumbrae.
He says to me, he's like, oh, you can't do some round, yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, 12 o'clock, or 8 o'clock in the morning in Cumbrae. I'm like, fuck off, God. You know, I'm going to leave my house half 6.
He's done half of Cumbrae's windows by 8 o'clock.
I think Ponty, Jamie's gym, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry,
Ponty,
Yeah, pool, is it?
The Pontypridd.
Oh, it's not so far up then.
Blackwood, isn't it? Blackwood way.
No, it's not as far. It's Rydvale, I think.
Yeah,
It's the,
I fucking been up with loads, I just can't remember this. Like.
Yeah, it's not too far then.
Yeah, it's probably 3/4 an hour in the morning.
Pain in the ass, get.
It's just be slow roads to get to, like, it's a problem, I think.
Yeah, Cumbrae's different kind of fish, isn't it?
But did Goody tell you the story when he fought that guy in London, the only guy who stopped him? When he said he had a real good first round. This guy's like, as soon as I look, this guy's record.
I met that guy.
He's like an African champion or something. He's good level African.
Oh, what's his name? I met him in an MMA show. He was racking hands. His missus was one of the cut women, and he was like checking. He was on Molly's show.
I don't fucking
When he fought the when he fought the Swedish guy in that barn, not long ago.
Oh, was it? Oh, one of the lionesses.
Yeah, he was.
Was it? Yeah.
What's his fucking name? I can't get it up now because I'm recording on now.
Unios?
He was good then, right? When Goody said he was
very
fighting
good,
him, Goody said, I'm fighting a good, because he'd always phone me or text me when he got a fight coming up. And I was thinking, I googled this guy and I read a little bit about him. So bloody hell, he's looking good, like looks like a step above the guys he's fought. But Goody tells the story, he said the first round, I was all over him. So I just hit him all over the place, landing a load of good shots. I was thinking, I'm definitely going to be British champion if I can beat this guy. And he was just like, I can be European champion now. So I beat him so well, so all of a sudden he hit me with a body punch. So I thought I threw a brick in from the crowd and it was and that was it, then he got knocked out the second round, or stopped the second round.
But yeah, he is tough, and he's going to need to be tough. And like you say though, the weight cut with Morgan is a big factor.
He don't like Morgan, don't like Busy, like he struggled against he lost to 2 journeymen in a row, right?
He lost on the Joshua Parker show in Cardiff, which the fight he was winning, but he just got caught
it was 8th round, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right in the last 10 seconds, he got stopped. And he lost to
the fight,
Fox,
the next fight. Yeah, the next fight.
That's right, Anthony Fox.
Anthony Fox dropped him, I think, didn't he?
Yeah. I think if you're a come forward fighter, you can get to him. I think that's the way it goes. That's what I think Jake Anthony tried, didn't he, in the leisure centre.
Well, I remember his pro debut was against Chris Webb, and I was there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he dropped Chris in the first. He weren't heavy, he was like a flash. Chris was fine, and he was only a 4-rounder. But he might disagree, but I was there ringside, and his legs were gone in the fourth.
Who now?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Chris had caught Morgan, and was on. No, Chris like takes a little round or two to
he
warm
warms
up, and then he's on you, and you ain't getting him off like. And he was on Morgan, and the bell went for the fourth, and I was in the fight, and I thought, fuck, if I was another 30-second minute, he could have stopped
rounds,
yeah, Chris
funny
was
enough, like,
turning it on.
I text Chris when he got stopped by that boy on the end of Joshua Carter. He said, I'll do yours more. You know, I said, fuck, it was a bit like the way your fight would have gone, I think. He said, you know, he was completely outboxed him, but he got caught. You know, maybe more with improvements, and I don't know, like, you know, I'm not in any of the boxing gym anymore, like, fucking banned or something.
But no, how do you see it going? I think, I know how I want it to go, and I know I think it might go, but what
I think I can see Goody maybe outworking him for large periods of the fight. But I think Morgan is the better puncher. I mean, Morgan, I think he had a few good stoppages in the amateurs.
Yeah.
I think he stopped Nathan Thorley in the amateurs.
Yeah, they're not big fans of each other, don't they?
And they know.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I can see, it's just a quick, I can see Morgan perhaps being behind on points since this question, can he land on his power shots? I don't know, is the weight, when you've obviously done weight, James, what's the...
Depends how you cut it as well, doesn't
Yeah.
it? If he just drains himself right at the end just to make the weight.
It's different with boxing because they do the check weigh-ins, and they do check weigh-ins every 2 weeks from like 8 weeks out. And I think when you're 8 weeks out, you're not allowed to be more than £7 over, I think it is. Yeah. Like MMA, you're like 20 pounds over the day before, like, and then you cut that.
Boxing, you don't necessarily get as low as you can. You get to where you're comfortable, but like, this is a test for more uncharted territory. Was Chris Ware at middleweight?
Well, Chris is middleweight, yeah.
No, when Morgan fought him, sorry.
No,
I think it might be
it was on the day.
So is this his first time?
I think they were basically told, weren't they? You can either fight each other, you don't fight.
Because Chris fought Frankie Borg late notice, a super middle
Bristol.
In Bristol,
on the day,
and
that's when because Chris had never done a 6-rounder, so that's when
he took it on 10 hours notice.
Yeah, when they were going to go for the Welsh, then obviously Frankie had the Welsh middleweight title, and Chris had never done it, and then Chris fucking.
Ah, right, I got it. So is this Morgan's first fight at middleweight?
I think it must be, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think he fought. Yeah, he's fought on super middle and light heavy on the day weigh-ins.
So if it's uncharted territory, you've got to take that in consideration.
But like you said, he's looking ripped now, when he
looking a bit gold on the picture I see. It might just be in the picture, I don't know. But
so if he's close-ish to the weight now, I suppose he's still got plenty of time, and he was at March 28th, so there's loads of time to.
How I wanted to go. Now I met Morgan a couple of times. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's fucking lovely.
He's a nice bloke, and but obviously we know Goody better. So I would, and it's a better story all in all. You know what I mean? And I know. I'm not saying, obviously, being a Welsh champion, he's already a Welsh champion, Morgan is. Would it add that much to his life if he gets another one? Maybe, I don't know, but I believe it would mean more to Goody to win the Welsh title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's always said, I just want it for my kids and stuff. So I want Goody to win. Do I think he's going to win? I find it hard to see past the pedigree of Jones.
So it's just the work rate of Morgan, I think, is the concerning bit.
Yeah, can he keep Goody off? Because you know Goody's going to go and go, just like a do-yourself bunny.
Is that on TV on S4C?
No, it's not, unfortunately.
When is it? End of March?
March 28th. It's got them, really, because I presumed it was going to be an S4C for the Saniga show, but I spoke to one of the producers there and he said, no, they're not picking up for some reason.
So that's mad. Why boxing and MMA don't speak to each other? March 28th. They got that on, and they've got Cage Warriors Academy on as well.
Mate,
where's that, Cardiff?
No, Everville. Yeah, it's always been the fucking same. Like, I can't remember who put a show on. And I was like, there's an MMA show there, man. Oh, it's a different crowd. I was like,
it's a fight crowd.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Crowd,
you can twist an arm of a boxing fan. Come on, have a look at this. You'll enjoy it. Like, you can. And it's the other way.
Yeah, it's for fans for to do. I mean,
you like a fight. You like a fight. Yeah, it's simple as that.
I think there's a show on Sky that night as well, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's always been the same. You try telling them, and they just look at you like, oh, it's different crowds. Like, yeah, but Swansea's got like 150,000 people. If there's 2 shows on, and they know someone on one show, they're not going to come watch another show like that.
It's a bit silly. They should talk to each other and hopefully share the money.
I don't know why I just don't have her on the Friday night. I thought the show went well, and the last show in Swansea, that was a Friday night show, wasn't it? The
Leisure Centre.
Yeah, Morgan and.
Oh, it must have been, yeah.
Yeah, it was, because the weigh-in obviously was on Thursday, because I had to film the weigh-in for S4C. Yeah, so it was, yeah. And that was a massive, that was one of the best atmospheres.
That's a nice night.
Sammy Sims used to have a lot of Friday night shows.
He's training Lafferty now.
Yeah,
there you go, yeah.
Tony the Tiger. We'd have to get him on. Can you understand him when he's speaking? I'm not too bad.
You can't understand us.
Oh,
He's like, me and Rocky were talking to you before, and he's like, fucking hell, I can't understand a word you're saying. I don't know what the fuck you're saying either.
What did he say?
Yeah. He reckons we talk really fast like the Welsh.
Get Lafferty and Sammy Sims on.
Rich, coming from the Scottish. Yeah,
get Sammy on here as well, that'd be an experience.
Oh, you met Sammy now.
Oh,
he seems like a bit of a lunatic.
Yeah, he's mad.
Yeah, seems like.
Well, he forgot, he was one of the first shows I went to, when I was taking pictures, I think it was for Boxing News or whatever, Actually, he's a bit of a... The show was meant to say start at 7, it was like 8 o'clock when I started. And you can see he's like Sammy running around, and it turned out he forgot bloody gloves, didn't he? He's a of the show, no boxing gloves. And he ended up using gloves from his amateur gym, like, so annoying.
They weren't weighed.
No. You look at the pictures, you see the white markings of amateur boxing gloves in the pro show.
He's out there with a Sharpie covering him in red.
He did, I know Sammy. That laughed at he. I interviewed him when I was doing stuff for the BKB. Ben at the box was totally new to me. I didn't have a clue. I think he was one of the first guys I interviewed. And I said, oh, no, why you seem quite an normalish guy? Like, so why do you do bare knuckle boxing? He says, oh, well, it's the only way I'm getting an adrenaline rush. Like I was in a firefight in Afghanistan. It was bare knuckle boxing. And he just loves the buzz from it. Like.
He done 2 tours, didn't he?
Yeah.
He is like, if you went to someone, draw me a bare knuckle boxer, ain't gonna get far from him really. Beard, tattoos, like anywhere you can put them. And just like fucking blood and scars and like
he loves it, like,
snarling at him, like, and happy to be smashed up. And you got to really put him away, haven't you, to keep him like the Tyler good job. Tyler's like walking away thinking I've done him, and he's like literally lasts like a fucking zombie again. Not Tyson Fury. He's like, that's what I mean. He's a fucking psycho. But we'll have to try and get him on if you get a chance.
He'd fucking love to.
Yeah, it'd be a good laugh. But,
he's living in Newport now, isn't he?
Newport, yeah. He's doing the railway. And he's seen the Welsh bird now. So he's basically Welsh.
Yeah. We'll adopt him. We need more fighters.
He better not pick up the fucking Newport accent though. Fucking hell.
Wrong, keep Scottish. How do you see Goody and Morgan?
Again, like fucking my heart says Goody, head says fucking Morgan. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what you're saying. Can Morgan keep him off for 10 rounds? Or 10 it'll be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'll be 10, yeah.
Can he keep him off for 10?
One thing about this fight, which based on the show on the Swansea, it's probably going to be close on the cards, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. So there's going to be one judge, and the referee's going to be judging it again. And that's going to be, I think it's going to be controversial.
Is that what they having a ref judging?
Yeah, they always do. Because Welsh championship fights, they're actually Welsh area fights. There isn't an official championship in Wales. You've got an English title, then England's broken up the northern area, central area, southern area. Then you've got Scottish area, Welsh area. So it's not an official championship. But we call it a championship.
You still think they could...
Oh yeah, you should do, yeah. I mean,
it's
unfair for a ref to be looking after the fighters and
you can't
trying to judge a fight.
Yeah, you can't watch then judge who's doing it better in a fight while you're trying to see if they're alright at the same time.
Even had the ref judging and 2 other judges like they used 2 years ago in America. You used to have the judge, they'd have 2 judges outside the ring and the ref would score the fight as well.
Ref be a decider if it needs be, basically.
Yeah. Is Chris Jones still a ref?
I think so.
I presume so, yeah.
I fucking knew nothing. Rages, what's he
He's
name?
quiet, socially, haven't he? Only have his coffee or something.
A selfie. He loves a fucking selfie.
How much he loves AIC and don't bother with that. But,
probably blocked him, do we?
I don't know, we blocked a few.
Yeah.
Or we've muted a few, we know that fucking much.
What do you think from, say, like Goody and Jamie's point of view, if you were his manager, who would you have... You obviously had a choice, didn't you? You could either fight Morgan or you could have fought Jake. From Goody's point of view, which should we have there to fight?
You know Morgan's been put away. You know, not necessarily fades, but we've seen him lose late on in a fight. Chris Ware pushed it on in the 4th when it was a 4-round fight, so that's not all he was conditioned for, but so we've seen him be pushed at the end, whereas Jake, even against Morgan when he lost, he was still putting it on him and kept coming. He's more like Goody than Morgan is. So, and Goody's relatively big fella as well, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So, so...
I think...
I think that, for me, I understand why they went with that more.
With Morgan?
I
think Morgan's a better fighter.
It's a bigger risk, bigger reward with Morgan, and he's probably higher in the rankings as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a much bigger name without trying, because he was saying the same. 4 years ago when we used to go and watch him early on, he was the next big thing. Everyone thought like Matchroom was signing him or someone. We thought he's a British champion, possibly.
He's up to train with
Pebbles.
He's with Pebbles now, but he was at Tony Borg to start with, wasn't he? Then he went to Lee and then he came back to... He was training with another trainer down here, wasn't he? And then he's
Is that
back at
Mountain
Pebbles.
Ash now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's at
Yeah.
Pebbles.
Pebbles, yeah. Fucking Jamie Cox is fucking training in Tony Bo's gym.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
He's only got Swindon, he's one,
Oh, is he? I thought he's
So
from
is he
London or something.
popping over, or is Tony his trainer now?
Oh no, Jim Cox.
Yeah.
I think Tony's training him. Well, when I was down there the other day, he was meant to be there, but he didn't turn up. Like, but
Yeah, he
I have
put a
seen
photograph
it
of him and Selby in the sauna the other day.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think people don't necessarily think they come into Wales, do they? It used one of the original, I suppose, would be Blackwell, wouldn't it? With Gary.
yeah.
He used to come down, and I think he lived in an hotel while he was down, and then he'd go back home. Eh? But he was one of the first ones, because there are, like, it's worth coming down for the likes of a Gary and a Tony.
Yeah, definitely.
And the sparring you get at the gym as well.
So around welterweight, and that's right. There's loads of good sparring in Wales between Guy Lockett's gym and Tony Boggs' gym. Just those two gyms.
Yeah, definitely. What else is on the card? So Goody, we're hoping for a Goody win, but well, you think it's 2-1.
I'm sort of
2-1.
I'm on the fence on this one.
It is a tough one. What else, Jay?
The big one.
We touched on it a
Swansea's
little
next world champion.
Hopefully, that is just you don't do it easy, right? It's as hard as it's
I
going
was
to
thinking the
get.
other day, is it only Enzo and Colin Jones from Swansea who fought for world titles? Someone's
Floyd
probably...
Harvard, isn't it?
Was it a world title though?
I thought
Might
it
be
was
on
IBF.
both.
No, I
I can't
thought...
quite remember. I don't know. Might be right there.
I'm sure Floyd Harvard was IBF champion of the world.
No, he weren't
I
fucking
don't
world
think he was
champion.
He's not
Enzo's...
classed as Swansea. He's from like, sure he's outside of Swansea.
If it's got an SA postcode to Swansea and it goes all the way down to fucking West Wales.
Well, I live in Swansea, I'm like this. I'm going to say postcode.
Yeah, 'cause
There's
that's
no chance of being world champion.
That's the county
Floyd,
of...
IBF, who was the other guy? I know, Floyd Harvard. Have a look, what's he say?
12 British. Unsuccessful bid at IBF.
He went for it. I went far away, and I knew he was knocking on the
I
IBF.
think Colin Jones now, if he'd be boxing around now with four or five world titles knocking about.
Oh,
and
yeah,
on the level,
definitely.
and the guys
100%.
no near the standard they were.
100%.
Who did he lose? With Donald Curry and...
Milton McCrory.
Milton, yeah.
He lost twice to McCrory,
Yeah.
I think.
It was a draw with Curry, wasn't it?
So it was a draw with
McCrory.
McCrory and he lost to him.
Lost to Curry.
Then
Curry is the one that he retired on, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
He
Curry
was like
beat him.
25 or 4.
Yeah, but Germany.
Yeah.
Curry beat him quite well, Don Curry. He was brilliant at the time.
I only know this because fucking all the posters up with Gwent now.
I got a book that, what's the Gareth
That's Jones.
I got his book in the house.
Swansea
You
Boxers.
read it? Wrongly in 1964, I think.
1960, no, 1968, because it's
Is it?
86 back, was it? You were coming up and you're going, fuck you out your mouth, right? So get an idea.
Yeah. Isn't it? Have we got that book? No.
Yeah, I got it. I lent it to someone, I've never read it back
It's
on my own man.
nice to have it. No,
Yeah.
you were in a book.
It's good actually, it's good.
It's a good series. I haven't read the other ones, like it's Llanelli and Carmarthen, and I think you got like Newport and stuff like
I
that.
I think he's
this
doing
last
another
one was-
one, you think he's bringing out another one, he said,
I was there the last one, it must be like my steak, well not my steak, so that's the area at Linby Valley, and Cookie was there, Jason Cook.
How was he?
But he was complaining to Gara. The picture he had, there was a picture of Cookie weighing in like almost like a thong type pants on the scales. And the other picture of Cookie was getting knocked down. So they got two pictures, one of my pants, one being knocked down. Cookie's ranted.
I never met that Jason Cook.
Oh, he's a
I know
character.
he used to
I've
have
never
him on
met
his show,
him.
didn't
I
he?
was going to box him before when, when that BIBA was blowing up.
Right.
Well, I was back at Gwent and I was going to box him in the BIBA. I got offered it. I was like, yeah, I'll box him. I spoke to him a couple of months back. He messaged me on Instagram about the bare knuckle boxing, just asking questions about it and stuff.
Oh, right, I thought you was going to say why you didn't fight him.
Oh, I can't remember. I think I went back pro.
You can't fucking... You ask him in one afternoon. Yeah, no, Ben up all the way. Saturday morning.
Well, I done
MMA fights
interview.
now.
I've interviewed James and you about his comeback to pro boxing. In less than 24 hours, I tell you for the interview online, and you're already quit.
I'd sign if I hit back.
You're already re-retired.
Ah, fuck, you are. You can't, like, if you record something, you've got to put it out like this. No.
Yeah, live.
If you don't broadcast live, it's not news. It's
No,
all news.
they offered me the name, like I must have left here. And fucking Jim messaged me saying, oh, do you want to fight Hibbert then? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to fight Hibbert. Text her, she, oh, I don't have it.
Actually famous, was it?
He was like, oh, I've gone through all that trouble. I was like, listen mate, you're offering me to fight the fucking journeyman. They offered me Hibbert. So they're never going to fight Hibbert in the fucking pro boxing. said I gotta take the Hibber fight, like, you know. So that's my fight to prove it, like, you know.
Yeah.
You did as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I spoke to Hibber this morning, because he messaged me.
Boxed really well, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Best way of box, to give me a draw. I can get it.
You can't get a fucking win, yeah. What else is going on?
Oh, with JRS.
JRS.
You mentioned JRS,
yeah,
and we just stop with
gone.
Colin Jones or something.
Yeah, it is like, it's super fucking hard. There's no getting around that. It's as hard as it's going to get, I think.
Yeah, but Jay's, you think of Jay, I was thinking this the other day, as an amateur, there's not many flyweights in, well, Western Europe or North America, there's hardly any. But, and he obviously even less, well, in theory you'd think of even less in Wales, but Jay happened to be an amateur, at the same time as Andrew Selby, and the same time as Daniel Chapman, in the same weight divisions. And
I think I can remember Dan Chapman beating Jay in the Welsh a couple of times. There's a fucking rugby club up there that's closed down. You know if you go under the bridge?
yeah, on the Tybark,
Yeah.
not Tybark, so that's Tybark. I know the one, but
They used to have boxing shows,
yeah.
didn't they?
I think I was in the corner with Daniel on it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
And I'm sure I went, who did I go down to watch? Oh, I fucking went with Peter Harris and Lee Lewis, because Lee and Peter Harris, his old man and his uncle, were really good mates.
Oh, right,
So we went to watch him. I can remember Jay losing to him. And I can remember Dan Chapman saying, oh, I boxed rubbish. And apparently he'd beaten Jay in 2 finals. And every time Dan thought he boxed rubbish. But just because Jay was good. And
yeah.
Jay probably didn't have the amateur accolades of, say, Dan Chapman or Selby because of them two. You probably think, I don't think Jay won the British as an amateur. I think
He won the Welsh couple of times.
Yeah, he won the Welsh a couple of times. But I don't think he went beyond that. I don't think he was in the Welsh team or went further because of who was around him.
Yeah.
And like when he turned pro, he got he went up with Gary and he got a contact with Frank Warren, and he just went from fucking strength to strength. So I wonder what he would have achieved as an amateur if like they weren't around. Like, yeah.
I think it's credit to Jay really, the fact he even stuck in boxing really,
Yeah.
because he could have got so disheartened,
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
put all that dedication and losing to Daniel over time. But I think he did beat Daniel twice, I think.
Did he?
I think he beat him
I think
a couple of times.
I watched an interview with Dan the other day, and he said he reckons he only lost 4 times or 100 like as an amateur.
No, I don't know, I'd have to check.
I don't argue with him.
No, fuck. He's on all the
I don't think he had how many fights as an amateur, Daniel. I don't think. I could be wrong, mind, I don't. We were there when he beat Sean McGoldrick, Daniel, in Colin Jones's club in Gosaina. It was a box off for the Welsh, place in the Welsh Commonwealth team, I think it was.
Was it in the Brighton Road Club? Was it?
I thought it was near Colin Jones's house. Like
Yeah, it was. That's the Brighton Road Club.
I think they only had like four fights on the card.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it was there, but I've been to a couple of things. Yeah.
Daniel boxed amazing night. Just totally boxed Sean McGoldrick's head off.
He would have fucking been the next big thing if we went for his accent and stuff. But anyway,
Jay.
Yeah, it's, don't get me wrong, it's probably the hardest fight for a world title out of all the fucking champions are like flying superfly are hard because there's not that many of them. They're all fucking like Mexican or Japanese or fucking they're super fucking hard, like, you know. And Martinez, who did he box? Not I seen him fight someone before. Charlie Edwards.
Selby.
Stop Selby.
Yeah,
Selby.
Selby.
Body punch.
And there was like a bit of controversy in there about the knockdown and stuff.
I think either way Selby was going to lose.
Yeah,
I don't think it was
and
much of
I remember because it wasn't on TV, was it? And like I remember people kicking off on Twitter saying, "Get this on BBC Wales or get this on S4C." I can remember reading something, and there was a bit of controversy about him losing the way he lost. He got up, and the ref waved it off or something. I can't really remember. I was thinking, oh, this fucking Martinez, you know, blah blah Selby, because apparently Selby was winning.
Yeah, he was right in the cards.
And then fucking all of a sudden he fucking smashes out fucking Charlie Edwards. I was like, oh fuck. And then he boxed that guy, Christian Rufus.
Yeah, so Selby beat him.
Selby beat him.
Zara.
Yeah, no.
Something like that.
It's got REOF, something like
yeah.
this. I can't say it. I can't fucking pronounce fucking Owen for fuck's sake. And yeah, and Selby beat him, and
he dropped Selby, didn't he? I think.
yeah, and he beat Paddy Barnes. So I thought, oh, this is going to be hard for Martinez, and he fucking blew him away as well. And I was like, he's a fucking little animal.
Sorry, go on.
Go on. And I said, like, at the end of the day, they don't give world titles away, and it's the WBC, which is probably the most specific.
It's the best one. Well, to fans, I think it's the best one. It's the green belt. Do you know what I mean?
I think one key thing from Jay's point of view is the fact that Martinez, I think he's never gone beyond 9 rounds, whereas Jay has gone the distance, 12 rounds at least.
4 or 5
Twice,
times.
I think 2 or 3 times.
He won the Commonwealth.
When he won the Commonwealth, points, and he beat
European.
The European, he went 12.
Angel,
Yeah. Moreno.
That was 12 rounds, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was a good high work rate, 12 rounds as well, wasn't it? So I don't know whether that might be a factor for Jay.
And Jay's big for a flyweight
Yeah.
like that. This Martinez is fucking like 5'2" or something.
Yeah, he's real small.
And
Yeah.
Jay, I know Selby a stock cut but Jay legitimately is a banger for that
Yeah,
weight. He's got like 50% knockout ratio. So I would
Is
say
he?
he's more of a banger than Selby.
Is he out in Texas yet? He should be going out soon, shouldn't he?
I think he's going to do a week before when I asked him.
Is that?
I interviewed him a couple of months ago.
Oh, we're going out soon now.
Just for a holiday.
Only because I read something and I fucking, it's always been in mind that apparently for every hour time difference there is, that's a day you should be out there. So it's 5 hours, so you should be out there 5 days, but that, like Brett was out in fucking Miami for 2 weeks and then went for the final week in North Carolina, yeah. And fucking went through about 4 different time zones again. Like.
With Jay, I have this thing with MMA or boxing from Swansea, and I'm like, God, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean,
they're from Swansea, yeah, or local. You know what I mean, unless you're on the level of like Joe Kazai or something, but every local guys, you know them. It's like he's not gonna win a WBC title. He was at the Forge me fucking 7 weeks ago.
Pissing himself.
Yeah. He's not gonna win. I mean, WBC's a mythical belt for people like us, and he's that close.
Yeah.
That close. Granted, Martinez is.
I think Martinez, right, because he's like an aggressive fighter, a puncher. If Jay can push him back, and like I said, he's got a bit of height on him. I think Jay's 5'5", 5'6", something like that.
See, Jay's big for the weight. You're not like Jay. I'm tiny. But I'm like,
Jay can't go outside in the fucking wind.
so daring. I'll definitely take that belt off.
Yeah, you mean fucking Texas? Fucking set aside.
Someone said to me the other day, said, who's that little boy you interviewed the other day, that little boxer? I said, no, not he forgot his phone name. Little boy, you've late 20s. Like,
I can remember.
He fight for a world title.
I can remember. Where were we? We were up with Gwent, and I was training with scouts at the time, and Jay was there. Jay was out, and he went, "What weight you know?" He went, "Oh, flyweight." I was just like, "Fucking hell." I said, "That's like that." He went, "Yeah." So you can keep flyweight. He said, but you go into a bigger weight. And Pete went, "He's 25." His scouts was like, "Ask us, what?"
He does that. He still looks tight.
Baby face.
Yeah, you go into the weight. He's 25.
He ain't taking much damage. He's not battle scarred.
No.
And beaten up. So
Probably has more of a fucking hard time working nights in arms on there.
yeah,
He does.
Have he quit that yet?
No,
I think he has this camp.
They're giving him time off.
They
Yeah,
apparently.
He's on a phone to Jeff Bezos, right?
Yeah, I think apparently
on,
he
son.
said with us. He said that they've been brilliant. They always give him time off and needs it.
Yeah, it's still fighting for WB. I bet Martinez isn't working in fucking Costco, whatever they got over there, or Quickie Mart or whatever
the
it is.
equivalent.
What's he? Nicaraguan?
Mexican.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. It's a big, massive Mexican. He's going to be like maybe about 20, 30 Swansea people over there. And
In all fairness,
thousands
they
of
are
Mexicans.
going as well.
Yeah, some of them can't get
Vigo and
tickets
all that.
today. They all
They
fucking
can't get tickets for the
no,
fight?
they were mentioning Eddie and saying how do we get tickets and stuff. Like
But they still
Scott
going, aren't
Eagleman
they?
and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, you're doing it anyway.
yeah, they go in. Fucking. There's hell of a card as well. Garcia.
Oh, it's amazing card,
Cracking
Garcia
card.
Vargas and that.
Yeah.
Well, someone else just got added to it as well.
I think it's
Sam
Joseph Parker.
not Galliafai.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
on
he's
it.
on
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
It is.
totally no.
That's right.
Yeah.
Joseph Parker's on it.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been added to it.
Yeah.
Card, like, what
Yeah.
a card.
Oh,
That's
I was tempted to go
That's
to
a
be honest.
proper fucking card. That
That's
is.
worth getting up at 2 in the morning
Yeah.
for, that is.
Yeah, I was tempted to go in. I looked at you have to fly to Dallas, I think, and get from Dallas to what's the name of the place?
Houston, is it? Is it Houston?
No, it's on well, wherever the fight there
Dallas,
is.
you've got to start off in the old JFK tour, and
Yeah,
after.
the grassy knoll,
Yeah. I know, I'd have to, I'd be like,
the book depository, isn't it?
JB, yeah, Texas book deposit, 5th floor, I think. JB, where was he at the fight? Only in Dallas once, like. No, but it's a tough one, it is, and I think I'm obviously I want Jay to win.
Yeah, fucking right.
I just think I will.
He's like 6-1 underdog and he'll bet and stuff.
Is he?
Yeah.
I got to stick some money on him. Just
Oh,
out
100%.
of loyalty.
Yeah.
But I got that. He can't. He's some Swansea thing going on in my head. I just got to try and get past that.
But looking at the Selby fight, Martinez was totally outboxed in that fight. I know Jay is a different style fighter than Selby, but he can be outboxed.
Yeah.
And like I said, Jay's probably carries more power, than Selby.
One thing you've got to worry about is with the Marino fight as well, and he showed it with Paddy Barnes, is if they start firing back, he's more than happy to step in and go, all right, we'll have it off then.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that with someone
well,
bangs like Martinez.
I don't know, I mean...
Unless Jay is that confident that he can spam in.
I don't know, if Jay could start pushing him back, I think that's what he did to that Spanish guy, didn't he? He pushed him on the back foot, then that Spanish guy just couldn't go at all. Like. Yeah. So I think if Jay just moves away from him, maybe sort of inviting him on, so I don't think he can't go totally on a back foot.
Jay's got good chin on him, because Marino caught him flush a couple of times and he's just ate it and carried on, didn't he? So he's got a good chin, he's got speed, he carries power, he's got everything set there.
All the ingredients, isn't he?
To go and do it, and people are catching on now, like people are normal, like people in Swansea are starting to catch on to Jay and
BBC Wales have been interviewing him this week.
Yeah.
It's about time as well, really.
You shouldn't have to be that close to WBC you shouldn't be coming on shit like this. You're too big for us, son. Just fucking go sort of BBC.
My fucking nan knew we won an award. She's like, oh, you won an award the other day. I said, yeah. Say, what the fuck do you know? Like, you got WhatsApp.
That award-winning podcast.
I know, we only touched
They
on it.
can't listen to us too much, just fucking pick the name of the
I was quite surprised. I was a nice little, like, oh, there we are. It was nice. Because last year, I think I had a mention in the MC Awards, like honourable mention.
They got awards for MCs, right?
Ricky's undefeated, I think. Ricky's like...
They got like Timekeeper of the Year. It's only one as far as I know in Wales.
I know free MCs. I know free MCs and Paddy Cullen's definitely not winning any fucking awards.
He might have had an honourable mention. Like, Paddy's fucking... Knowing the white collar they done last time. I had Callum. I was calling him Callum Griff. And he was like... They told us to go and we were waiting by the doors to go in. And Paddy's out in the ring singing Sweet Caroline, right? And as it starts, I'm like, we'll be on after this, right? She's like, right, Callum's nervous as fuck now. I looks out. Everyone in the audience is almost in the ring now, up on the tables, Paddy's giving it a big one. I'm laughing. Callum's like, ready? Sweet Caroline finishes, people are like, are we still on the ring for a minute? I was like, 2 minutes. Next thing, another song kicks in, a Paddy class, I can't remember what it was now, right? He's up on a turnbuckle, people are back in the ring, fucking tables in the air, he's going for it. I was like, 2 minutes now. So he's like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, Josh, come here. Josh is dancing. He's like, what? I said, what the fuck's going on? He's supposed to be in 10 minutes ago. He's like, oh yeah, he'll be in now. Paddy gets another song. Like, let's go back. We'll go back up. Don't worry about it. There's about 15 minutes of Paddy classics before he got in the ring. Like. He was fucking... but I was looking, thinking, I should go. That's fucking up. People were in the ring up on the fucking rafters. They were loving it. It was fucking brilliant. But I don't even know. Oh, the awards. Why I got into Paddy singing it. But yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? I was surprised. I know we only touched on it last time, didn't we? Quickly, though. But the pineapples were flying on last episode, wasn't it? I only listened to it. I wanted to. Right?
No,
I think I did dribble in with the end.
I was tired as well, so...
You said, will you give us a cable time? I'm walking out of the van. I was like, don't freak out. Don't show me freaking out. Come on. I
Don't show them. I'm going to help you, right?
I'm walking down my path, and I thought, I'm going to be sick now. I'm ghosting. I can't ghost you. What are you doing? So I walked to the van. I was looking in the van and I was just staring at stuff and I was like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in down with rain. I was like, what the fuck's going on? No, but this one's more. That's why I thought it would be good to do this because it's more structured.
Oh, fucking quick hours all they need.
And actually get
free.
Back.
Fuck them.
Yeah. That should be a slogan. Turn lights up on it's free. Fuck up. Make it, Sean, make it. It's free, fuck up. That's got to
be. You do t-shirts, you know.
I want our logo changed to turn lights up on it's free, fuck up. It has to. That's fucking brilliant. That's going to be our hashtag. It's free, fuck up. And we got episode 37.5 from season 1, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was our fight companion as well. It was that one.
That's where I done the first ever impression I got right when then Chris, you went, you don't matter, and I read.
I haven't listened back, I will. It was a good one, that was.
That's when you had fucking, I was listening the other day, you had mayo on your fucking kebab, you fucking paedophile. disgusting.
I still don't know what the problem is. Mayo goes on everything. Like, I wouldn't put
You
mayo.
put chili sauce and mint sauce on a kebab. I wouldn't put mayo on it.
I
garlic
wouldn't
sauce.
put mayo. I wouldn't put mayo on
Garlic
like
sauce,
a lasagna. You don't do that.
And you put, what do you put? Like barbecue sauce and something else? It was ridiculous.
I'll have garlic mayo on a kebab.
Yeah, that's garlic mayo. It's not just mayo, is it?
I'll have mayo if it's mayo and chips and
No.
kebab.
Mayo and chips, like, you know.
What, you don't have mayo and chips?
No.
What?
That's what they have in like Holland, isn't
In
it?
France, there's big these
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what we started talking about.
Mayo is just white ketchup.
I'm not going for this again
Dip it in.
because this is just episode 37 and a half redone. We had this exact same argument. I listened to it and then we started talking about Pulp Fiction then, about where John Travolta went, where he was eating chips and mayo.
Oh, the Royale with cheese.
Yeah, and this exact one, it can't do deja vu again. It's fucking 3 years later, man.
Anything else, Keith?
Kieran Geffen, otherwise he's gonna fucking shoot.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
You got a pretty good tough fight.
Yeah, guy was. I looked him up. He was like fucking Northern champion or Northern area champion. Or
On
something.
it's in Cardiff, isn't it?
On the
Who
14th
shows
of
that?
March. More Pryor.
Oh, is it?
I think it's More Pryor and MTK, bit of a joint shot, I
It hasn't
think.
been massively advertised.
They got. I seen a poster. It's not a
Seen-
great poster.
No,
like.
I've seen one little poster, but I haven't seen. No, I mean normally they
There's about
pump up-
5,000 heads on the bottom, like all fighting each other. Like,
So like an old school poster.
Yeah, I
I
know
don't
reading
mean,
that.
do people use news posters now? I mean, they don't stick up on gyms
I like
used
the
to,
good
do they?
poster, I do.
Oh, yeah, I like the posters.
Yeah.
It's a nice memorabilia to have, but I
Yeah.
don't know if they serve a purpose now. Like
No, not really. Going to a chip shop and going, fuck, Eberville is centre. With a card and chips going, I'm going. Where do I get to take it from, love? You don't really care, do you? You see a poster, it's like,
Kids today never know the effort of going around fucking sticking posters up. Like.
how many people do you know have bought tickets for the circus because they've seen a poster on an
I think
abandoned building?
I think a circus is a bad example because
Why?
I always drive past a circus folks and go, oh, there's a circus on. I would go then.
So, yeah, but I guarantee you've seen the posters, you just haven't like registered because they fucking everywhere.
remember years ago, actually it was in Port Talbot. I think it was the Eubank Watson fight. Maybe I can't remember if it was a rematch of the first fight. They had a load of posters. People obviously running the trip from Port Talbot. And I was just going down behind them, taking the posters down. Keep them as souvenirs.
25 years is going to be a thing called eBay.
I remember when John done the first Predator Fight Night or Predator Fight Night 2, we were going around town and like sticking up in shops and stuff. And if you know, you come out of like the top shop was Walk Arcade, and then there's another street, and you got another one.
It's a laundrette.
Yeah, there's like a little metal thing with all the posters on. I can remember we put posters all over it. And the
I know what you're on
fucking the street, whatever they're called.
Cleaners?
No, they're like the security guards who work in the quad.
Oh, Rangers.
Yeah. They come down and rip them all down. Like I was like, oh my god.
Rangers.
Yeah.
John should have just stood next to him and gone, go on then,
Yeah, he's probably got even there. Like,
see what he can morph into.
yeah. I think Dino's will be winning on that.
All you need now when you promote it is a digital poster, because you flyer in and you poster in town is now Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
My daughter's got one of my posters up in the room, BKB one. But Tyler got John's on it twice because they misprinted it. So I fucking took it down the other day. So
Not bitter around.
yeah, I can't look at this little time. Where's my poster gone? It's like, the wind.
Tyler took it.
Yeah.
Any other, what do we have?
Ciaran Gibbons on the
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
I know
fight-
nothing of this fighting.
No, I don't know. Darren Suiters, is it?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like 19-2 or something. He's got a good record. It's a hard fight. I think he's like. I looked him up because I didn't know nothing about him, and I only knew about the card because Ciaran Gibbons shouted at us on the podcast, Twitter. Although it was your fault because you texted saying, "Let's talk about this." So that's exactly what I tweeted. I'm like Ron Burgundy when he's reading that thing off the yeah. Fuck you, San Diego. Good night. That's what exactly I'm like.
I think good if Gethin wins his fight, I know he has is possibly be defending his Welsh title next or
Is it?
win 2 or 3 fights.
What's he? Light belt, isn't he?
Against who?
Yeah, light
Light
belt.
belt, yeah.
Who's in the picture?
Another
one
Welsh
point.
boxer.
They got
There's only one.
Well,
I'll just have to
I
work
do
out
know they're open the match, but I think it's official yet. So
who's super lightweight, is it?
He's probably not. I don't think he's in boxed that week yet. He's probably going to come down for it, I'm guessing.
Come down.
I've lost all, like...
Gavin Gwyn?
No, he's
Oh,
on
he's
British,
like-
right? Oh, he's fighting
Yeah, but you
tennis,
said coming
yeah.
down. Oh, well done, yeah.
Welsh. What's,
But that's probably. I mean,
Well, wait.
if Ciaran Gibbons
Not
probably
Fred
gets-
Evans, is it? No, he's
Oh,
fucking
Fred.
super middle, though, isn't he?
He's a big Fred. But he's fighting, no, is Fred fighting on that show on the 14th?
He's fighting on
No, he's fighting tonight actually, isn't he?
the Johnny Phillips fight.
Yeah, he's fighting tonight on...
Rhys Edwards is
yeah.
bad, yeah. Oh, Rhys Edwards is on
Rhys
his fighting,
Edwards.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll finish off with Rhys Edwards.
He's fighting Johnny Phillips, not John Phillips.
46.
Oh, as it happens, we were at an MMA show in Stoke before, and there was a guy called John Phillips on it, and we were like, hey John, and he got knocked out by a flying knee. And he was like, oh, John's like, oh, I can't use my name again. Like, yeah, Johnny Phillips, yeah, 6-3 I think he is. He's fighting Rhys Edwards.
Yeah.
But Rhys Edwards, I read an interview the other day, and Gary said he's listed. Oh, he was in the Ring magazine. He was the new Faces in the
That's
Ring
right, yeah,
magazine.
I noticed he's on there.
And he's listed as a super feather. But Gary said he could probably get down to bantam if it's stayed before weigh-in.
Is it?
Yeah, it's berserk, isn't it? Like,
He's tiny as it is.
Yeah,
you
he's
know what I mean?
small,
You
yeah.
look at pictures of him and that.
but he's only 20, wasn't he? 21?
19.
19, 20, yeah.
19,
19, and he's what, his 10th fight, this isn't it?
Yeah. They did a great job of getting fights. Fair play. I know
But again,
he sells a shed load of tickets.
He wasn't a standout amateur either, was he? I think
I think he had fallen out with the Welsh ABA, didn't he? He went to the Commonwealth Games, the Youth Commonwealth Games.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. He went to the same ones as Jacob Lovell and...
Shaman.
Yeah, and that was the first time, like, Jacob Lovell's ever been abroad. He got selected for the Commonwealth Games, Barbados, like, never been on a plane.
When I was down Guy Lockett's the other day, and like, I was Jacob Lovell's first training session back in a while, and he was screwing up basically in the bucket. He was
he?
Oh, Gary said, oh, he's going to be retching after, and that he was.
He's done that to Mano a couple of times
Yeah,
as well.
I've seen Mano, yeah.
Baby's run me off my wife's phone.
Was Mano back up there?
No, I didn't see Mano.
What's happened to Mano?
Don't know what's happened to him or Sonny.
I know you're married and then he just disappeared like.
I think he's been married. Maybe the baby. Hello? Yeah, it's alright, we're just walking out the gym now. So,
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you lie to your wife. But
I got bath the snails, didn't I?
See, what's that about then?
Stacey's cousin, my wife, his cousin is a teaching assistant, and they got 2 giant African snails. So she put in the family group, does anyone want to babysit snails over half term? Me straight away, yes. They're like, right, I'll drop them home from school, send us the instruction. My wife finished having her hair and her nails done. She's like, no, I don't need snails in the house. She's like, oh, I'm like on my way over with the snails. So the time I finish work, I'm getting photos of like the girls all with the snails, and I come home and Bella's like, we gotta wash them on Saturday, they gotta have a bath, and they go mad, and I'm like, I can't fucking wait.
I thought he was like, oh yeah, I got a bath for snail. No, but you genuinely like, yeah, I got a bath for fucking snail.
Yeah, I got the bath snails.
Excited.
What if it was a joke? No, I got a bath
No,
snails.
I thought he was like, oh, you got a bath these fucking snails. No, but he chuffed about it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Ah, right. Ruby asked for a snake the other day, and I was like, yes, you can have a snake. What we will do, we will get it, and then we will only tell Mum when we're at home with the snake. We won't tell her.
Yeah.
I used to have snakes when I was a kid, so I'm comfortable and shit like that. But she was like, yeah, I'll have a snake. Like my boy, he don't go fuck spider run across the road. He wants to fucking come out. I want to eat you, like, because he probably
Yeah, it does. Snakes are bottom. As long as you've not got like a poisonous one, I must have bite your hand and hurt like.
Yeah, one of mine did turn violent at the end. So yeah, he would have been, yeah. My uncle had another one then, and it escaped and never got found. I'm really honest. And I had an iguana as well. And he died.
Ah, cool.
Laid up a garden now, yes.
On that bomb.
When I was in the army, we went to Belize, like Central America, a jungle warfare course, and that was just full of snakes, tarantulas, every sort of creepy crawly.
Kind of fish, yeah,
You can imagine just crawling around the place. And
it's not the same as Noah's Ark, is it?
Oh no.
No, fuck no.
It's mad, like after it rained, the whole jungle just came alive. With just creatures crawling and making all weird noises.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
And I had a spider. I was jet washing the deck last year. And I jet washed and I seen a big leg come out. I was like, oh, what the fuck was that? Hit it again.
Stranger Things, like tentacle.
This fucking spider, size of my foot, come out, blue, and then I was like, stand on a set of the deck. I was like, oh, fuck me. And I
You had the jet wash. What do you spray it?
I did then,
Oh, right.
and I sprayed him onto the grass, and then like in front of me, but then I felt something crawling up my leg. Next thing, the jet wash is fucking on, fucking I'm jumping around. Oh,
When you get close to him and fucking hit him hard, so
he just peed in the grass.
No.
Oh shit, my parents use big cunt as well. So yeah, in the jungle I would be fucking machine gun going off, fucking hopping round. Nah, fuck that.
Who said that? Who said that?
The Tropic Thunder. But I think that's all the Welsh.
I think that's all Welsh. The only other thing I mentioned, I did mention James before, there's a new combat sport starting, Ultimate Cage Boxing, which is basically...
I MC pretty much the same sort of thing in Cardiff on Lee Power's Muay Thai shows. Wally was there. It was his cage they were using, and it was Lee Power's a Muay Thai coach, and I think his gym's Eagles Muay Thai in Cardiff, and his shows he decided to put in a cage, and I would go, this one's an extreme Muay Thai. I was like, what the fuck's extreme? Extreme Eagles rules or something like that. Something like along those lines. So I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is an extreme Muay Thai. They come out for Muay Thai, but with MMA gloves on, not fucking, not boxing gloves on.
Boxing rules, then, is it?
Yeah, a Muay Thai rule, so you can kick them in the face as well.
Oh, is it? Oh,
as well as punch them before.
I think it's just...
This is just boxing with...
MMA gloves on. I think it's a black good way.
Broken hands there?
I think Christian Evans, don't you know Christian Evans?
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
it's weird it is, because you've got to turn your hand over with the MMA gloves. I don't like that too much.
But some people, I know, still punch normally, like Dino punching. I'm like, how the fuck do you punch like that? Because that hurts your fingers, doesn't it? And then some obviously got because all the pad in his ears. So you have to change the way you fight, throw hooks. Like you don't throw hooks normally now, do you? Like in bare knuckle. What do you? No, it's
just going to work anyway. It's fucking
breaking fingers. Christian Evans had a few fights. And
he's had a few. He was in one of the ones in the pub up in the valleys, one of the first ones, wasn't he?
That's right, yes, that's right.
Well, they had him in Wales.
Yeah, they did have
back when that enforcer from Liverpool,
Sean
Smith, is it?
Smith, yeah. I think he split, didn't he? The company split, because I'm not sure the exact details. But
so Jim basically just bought an idea on it.
They fell out over money or something.
Spoken to
Steve Jordan.
BKB. But
what's happening to you, James?
Nothing at the minute.
Nothing like
Fuck, literally nothing. It's like going cold turkey. That's what's happening. Picking fights, huh?
Do you pick my injury, son? Or?
I was at the show working, and my shoulder's always been a bit dodgy. Like I've been having a thing. I hyperextended my elbow, and it was painful for a week. But I had to work anyway because I was up in London. And I came back and I was like, fuck, that feels right. No behind my shoulder now, my trap's fucking really tight. So I done pads in here Friday morning, and I was okay. But I can just feel it all the time now, so I got some therapy next week on it. But it's not going to keep me out long, it's just pushed me back 2 weeks, so I wouldn't be ready for Feb 29th. I was hoping to be on Budo, but Wally said, like, don't go taking fights until we're back in the gym and you're light and fit. It's pointless going into a fight camp if you've just come off an injury and you're not fit. So he said, do 2 weeks in the gym now and we'll see where we are. So yeah, that's me.
So not open to offers?
Yeah, I'll fucking any offer.
Any sport or?
Probably MMA at the minute. I'll do bare knuckle if the right fight comes along.
Chances are slim, isn't he?
Yeah, very slim.
But I think...
just talking bare knuckle, Chapman and Sean George fighting?
Yeah, really good fight that is, yeah.
You mentioned actually on the last episode of this about Welsh boys.
Yeah, I think they wanted to get 2 Welsh boys fighting for a title. And I've been offered a couple, and there's been a bit of a thing I've had with them about it. I won't go into details because I don't like fucking airing the promoter's business until I phone out with them, and then I'll tell everybody everything. But yeah, I got offered a couple of fights, like Welsh fights, and I think they just wanted to make one, and then they were trying to line up other fights, and it gives Sean a chance to win a British title that he's never held, and Dan obviously, he should have fought for a British title, but now I know he's picked up some injuries and he had to put up a prize fighter. But it's a good fight, and they're both mates, so it's hard for me for fucking 2 years.
I think in Wales, because it's just such a small place, and the sort of fighting community is quite, everyone knows each other really once you're sort of inside that circle. And
I think there's 5 of us at the same weight, and then there's Azzy Thomas, North Wales, who I don't know except from the MMA, and there's Daniel, who actually signed on. So there's 5 of us all in the same weight, all in the same area. Like Rocky and Dan, they live like 20 minutes from me, and like Rocky's my main sparring partner, so I won't fight him. we were going to go up and start training with Dan, so we all kind of said, oh, we don't want to fight each other. Sean kind of got me into BKB, so, and Barry, I'd have the rematch with Barry, but the time they offered it to me was at 76 kilos, and the week before I'd weighed in at 69.9 for, and I was like, oh, I'm not fucking fighting at that, like, and he's next in line for a world title, so he's probably not going to drop down and fight me.
Yeah, I'm surprised Barry's not on the next show, is he? The 4th of April show.
Don't know what's happening at the minute. I spoke to him the other day. He said he's really busy in work and he was open for the winner of Sweeney Franco, but then obviously that rematch got made, and then all the plans got fucked up because Franco was doing MMA and they made Sweeney Tyler, so it's a bit of a mess. I mean, I don't really know what's going on.
They made Franco Tierney, is his name Tierney? The one you fought?
Tierney's injured. He's just had an operation on his head.
They put Franco in with it.
Franco's, I don't think he's fighting anyone.
No, I've seen a poster the other day. He's knocked him out before. He knocked out that corner before.
Yeah.
There was a poster for that, I see.
Yeah, well, Tierney's just an op on his hand.
Yeah. So that's all fine. This was literally only a couple of days ago.
No, I haven't seen that, no.
But it's really interesting because Jimmy Sweeney sort of mates with Jim and Johnny, they're quite close. So they work together. It's quite easy to manage them.
Yeah.
But also Franco's not.
Give him what he wants, basically.
Yeah, but Franco's not their mate as such. They probably won't have the same influence over him, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And they might get a bit not as
Well,
smooth.
he's in an MMA gym with an ex-UFC fighter, and
is he a good MMA fighter then? I mean, I don't
yeah,
know much
he's
about him really.
very good.
yeah, and he's had time off to do the bare knuckle, and he's been working on his jits, which I think he said was his weakness, even though he's won 3 by Twister.
Danny Mitchell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheesecake Assassin, his nickname used to be. He's good as well.
He's like fucking.
He's like four stripes on his fucking black belt.
Yeah, he's one away from the red, isn't he? Yeah.
He's Carl. He's top draw. So I think he just gave Jason Furness his black belt. And Jason, I used to write for Jason Furness. He used to do a magazine called Your MMA, and he knows his shit. He's a ref as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's good MMA fighter.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird landscape at the minute, so if they offer me something good, I'll fight them. If not, I'll just crack on with me. I can get fights wherever, like, so it doesn't matter.
That Dan Chapman, Sean George fight, that's another good clash. Interesting one because, like, clearly Dan's the better boxer, although it's not strictly boxing. We've discussed it before, where you've got to tailor it to BKB. It is a different sport, and I appreciate that a bit more now. But Dan's like a sharpshooter, and he just picks his punches. Yeah, and he's so quick, and he's so skilled. Yeah. And then, like, Sean is obviously not as skilled a fighter as Dan, but Sean's got balls the size of grapefruit. Experience, and he'll fight anyone, and you've literally got to put him down to stop him. He's just going to keep good work rate as well, isn't he, Sean? Yeah. He's fucking maniac, like. Tough as teeth. Yeah. So it's and again an interesting setup, because if you're going to go on skills, Dan should box his head off. Yeah. But it only takes one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Again, in this sort of sport, there's no real, like, he's clearly the favourite, because, like, with Jay, he was 6-1 underdog for his world title fight. In this fight, one punch, Sean's only got to land one and cut him bad, and the fight's over. Yeah, exactly. And he's won the fight. So it's not just like, how hard can I hit him? I think Daniel's. It's hard to believe Daniel and Jay used to be the same weight division, because Daniel's so big now. From his sort of waist upwards, it's like a V shape. Yeah, his arms are carved out of fucking stone. He could probably easily drop a stone, couldn't he? Yeah, exactly. If he wanted to get down a weight, so he's going to be fighting Sean, a little bit of height on him. I think that's what Daniel struggled a little bit. That James Connolly is, because James is that much taller than him. Yeah. So I think that's what advantage Sean will have. You can just stick his jab out, so try and keep him at the end of it. They're easier said than done, obviously. Yeah, it is. Have you sparred with Daniel? No, not recently. Not for fucking years, to be honest. Sparred with Sean, right? Yeah, I've done quite a bit with Sean. I haven't sparred him for a while either. But Sean has improved a lot under Vince, yeah. Fucking cool. Who else is he with? His main one's Vince, but he's with another Sonny's gym, innit? Yeah, but I think that might be it then. Are we? Right for the Welsh scene, are we? I think that's it. We'll do an MMA podcast next week. That was a pretty in-depth. Yeah, it's good. Enjoyed that. It's back to episode 1 now, isn't it? Yeah. Also, I want to give a shout out. If you like boxing, download the KOTV app. I've been meaning I haven't done it yet, but I've seen, like, there's loads and loads of boxing stuff on there. Yeah, it's free, isn't it? It's free, and it's been working from now, so download it. Yeah, that's right. Keep me in the job. So download the KOTV app. It's all free. You've got to register on the website first, then you can link it up with the app.
And there's loads of boxes.
And I'm going to do it, yeah, it's just loads of free. I used to
Oh, it's
love
brilliant. I
watching
mean,
that,
this content there is amazing.
I've seen myself on it as well, twice.
In the corner.
No, but
Score.
Enzo fight,
Enzo fight, they seen the back of my head. I thought that's the
Enzo
back
fought
of my head.
I've seen it, didn't he, the Hungarian?
Yeah, and in Newport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Toddy fought on that card.
Oh, when you was it when you were writing? Was it?
Yeah, I was right in ringside.
What was it called? Boxio.
Dragon's Box. Oh no, that was my website for that Enzo one. But then the other one was when Chris Ware knocked out Frankie Bow.
Oh, the hell of a fight.
Because I was sitting next to you, and I was with all, like my brother and all them, all the Funky Pump crew were opposite us. I was sitting next to Ciaran, and I had like all Frankie Bow's people behind me. So Chris dropped him first time. I jumped up. Yeah, oh, fuck, shit. Everyone knows he's just from Cardiff. Everyone else is over there. So I'm like, right. And then when he actually knocked him out, as he hit the floor, I got up and he just went, "He's not getting up from that." And I was like, oh fuck. And then I thought, get up here. And I run round the ring where Frankie was laying in the corner. And you could see, and as I come round the corner, I looked at him and he was snoring, like, hands behind his back. And I was like, oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
So I just looked away and carried on walking. And if you look on Eurosport footage, you see me walk, look, and go, oh, just fucking shuffle past him, jumping up and down the other side then.
It's a shame, like, a Eurosport don't pick up, like, well, the Goody and Monaco.
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant for a fight for Eurosport.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight, I think. That it's unfortunately on the same day as up in Cage Warriors, so
Yeah.
I can't go to it. But what is it? Legend, Swansea
Yeah,
Legend.
let's have again, yeah.
Great.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking up there for some reason.
No, it's a good.
Well, it's surprising, really, because Morgan's from Merthyr, I and Goody's from the
Aberdeen
same
way
neck of
more
the woods.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Aberdeen, is it?
Yeah,
Is
he's.
he boxing Merthyr or something?
I don't know.
He boxed
He
him-
had links with me, but definitely, yeah.
Who was that? Morgan. You beat
Yeah.
Chris Ware in the Murphy Leisure Centre.
Yeah, he's from up that way. Aberdeen.
Yeah, it is Aberdeen.
Sort
Aberdeen,
of
Sort of
yeah.
same,
the
innit?
same, innit? The old cousins and stuff.
Say postcode.
But yeah, I think that's episode 46 done, is it?
Yeah.
It's free, fuck 'em.
Cheers, boys.
Nice of that.
Thank you.